Hello everybody, welcome back to a brand new video. In this video we'll be talking latest on Erik ten Hag at Manchester United, Thomas Tuchel potentially joining the club, Michael Carrick return, Sir Jim and Ineos opinions on Erik ten Hag, and much more, talking about Garnacho and much more. So don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Another news video, let's get straight into it. So obviously Erik ten Hag is under a lot of pressure. And it's understood that Sir Jim Ratcliffe thinks enough is enough and wants change, but no final decision has taken yet. Last week, Sir Jim Ratcliffe said he'd back his staff to make the right decision, as per no final decision of this morning. So listen, Erik ten Hag's future is still up in the air. We've had no confirmation of what's happening. Sir Jim, Joe Glazer were reported unseen going to Old Trafford this morning for a huge exodus of meetings. So that could be something that does foresee in the future. I do certainly think, though, Erik ten Hag will get sacked at some point before Christmas. I think after the international break, he'll still be the manager, but I think if results go badly, which I think they will, unfortunately for us, I think he will get sacked. Now it's disappointing. But we're going to be running through some managers, kind of giving you the latest on that. So former Manchester United captain Michael Carrick would be open to return to the club in some sort of capacity. He has been discussed as a potential assistant or caretaker of the club, wanted to have some change. Someone, if they would have someone in charge until the end of the season, from October, November to the end of the season, they would keep him on the staff in this. They would then keep him on the staff in this instance. Former Manchester United captain is open to returning to the club in a new role. He's been considered as a potential assistant or caretaker manager with the possibility of then remaining on staff. That's coming in from Sam C Reports. Listen, Michael Carrick, he did a great job at Middlesbrough. I don't know if he's still there now. It obviously would be great. He's a former captain of the football club, a great leader, great servant to the club, a very, very good player. Now, the managerial status could be too big of a jump for him, and for me, I don't think we should go into it with a former. He's not really that experienced sort of guy. I think we need to go someone who's experienced, like sort of a Thomas Tuchel, who we'll talk about later on, who has experience, has pedigree. Ultimately, the aim for United is to go back and win the highest trophies, and I don't think with Michael Carrick we'd be able to do that. You know, as an interim, I think it'd be a bad idea as well, because imagine if he starts winning 5-6 games on the bounce, then they get the contract and it'd be the Oli cycle all over again. I think we need to get in a manager straight away, and if Ineos are to sack ten Hag, which would cost them a lot of money, they need to get in the replacement straight away. Now, Sir Jim Ratcliffe feels that it's time for change at Manchester United, even though no decision has been made. Erik ten Hag and Manchester United recently walled off the first team training pitch, restricting visibility for players, academy staff and other personnel. Club sources explain this measure was taken for privacy and wind deflection. The complete overhaul of ten Hag's first team coaching was prompted by tension with Erik ten Hag. So listen, obviously there has been an overhaul in Manchester United's coaching system. We've had Van der Gaag leave, Steve McLaren's left, Benny McCarthy's left, and we brought in some new set piece coach, Ruud van Nistelrooy. So we have had Rene HAG, we had replacements, and obviously that is due to bust up with Ten Hag. Ten Hag was seen having a kind of argument with Ruud van Nistelrooy against the Villa game, so there is definitely tension there. And what do I think will happen with Ten Hag? I think he will get sacked. As I said, that is my opinion. Do I think it should happen? No, but we'll have to wait and see. I think by the end of maybe Wednesday, Thursday, definitely before the end of the international break, we'll have some more clarity of what's happening for Erik ten Hag and what's going to happen going forward, hopefully anyway. We need clarity. I think they give him to after the international break, maybe till Christmas. We'll have to see what Erik ten Hag can do, but we have got tough games. I know we've got Brentford, Villa, we've got Carabao Cup games, Fenerbahce. So it is going to be very, very tough, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. I can't wait to see what the future holds with Ten Hag. And I do want to see United playing football again. I mean, the international break has come at a bad time. We just want to be getting consistent performances and see what United can do, but ultimately the international break has happened now. I want to talk Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel is promoting the idea that he could potentially replace current manager Erik ten Hag. Now, listen, for me, Thomas Tuchel, as I said, a great manager. Being at Dortmund, being at PSG, being obviously Chelsea, won a Champions League. And so I think he's done multiple Champions Leagues. Like, Tuchel could be replacing Ten Hag. There's a board meeting planned for this. They will obviously talk about who they want in charge, and it will probably be Tuchel. He looks like the front runner at the moment. There's been other reporters. So we'll have to wait and see, but I think the second is inevitable. And ultimately, I think that's something that will happen very, very soon. In terms of replacements, you've got, as I said, Tuchel, Nagelsmann, Hansi Flick's doing a very, very good job. you have got a lot of people who can come in and probably will take Ten Hag's job. I mean, Inzaghi's been someone who's been talked about, who's obviously been turned down. We've got like obviously Jim Radcliffe wants change. I mean, that could be something that does have a big part to play. Yes, so Jim Radcliffe said he'd keep it to the kind of directors, Barada, Ashworth, and Wilcox and all these people, Brailsford, but he ultimately will have a decision and tick it off. So he'll have a decision on who the next manager will be. For me, as I said, I would love to keep Ten Hag. I think but I can see the reasons why many people let him go. We haven't really shown our identity. We haven't been playing good football. And ultimately, you can understand why United would let Erik Ten Hag go. But listen, let me know your thoughts in the comments, as always. This has been a quick video talking Ten Hag. The last thing I want to discuss, Garnacho injury scare. Garnacho will not be going to the Argentina international games due to picking up a knee injury that he's had for the last 2 games. Probably why he's had poor performances. I think that's good. I think he needs rest. He had a very, very long last season, playing almost every game. He played a lot of games, a lot of minutes this season. For a 19-year-old, it ain't going to be good. So I'd love to see with other young players maybe taking a rest, maybe Mainu with England, just taking a bit of a rest, because we need them fully fit and firing for when they do play for Manchester United. But let me know your thoughts. That's been the latest news. Manchester United talking Erik Ten Hag, Alejandro Garnacho, and much, much more. I'll keep you up to date. Obviously, it's the international break, but we're supposed to have news videos going out every day, 7 PM, maybe even a bonus one at 10 AM. So stay tuned. Obviously, Brentford game will be back after the international break. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. Hope you did enjoy latest news.